Looks like, yeah, okay, yeah, we got audio. Cool. Okay, so we are running into some technical issues, but we're back. We are back, and this shit is weird. It's very confusing. Alright, so let's see what we can do. If I've got anyone in the chat, you're going to be my IT person. I'm sad to say, but everything is very different. I usually use Streamlabs, and apparently Streamlabs just kind of chokes itself out when you try to do YouTube. It was kind of incredible. Like, I just watched all the memory of my computer just vaporize as suddenly it was doing something it was previously, I guess, incapable of doing. So it's quite fun. So, anyway, if you're in the chat and you're hanging out with us, just let me know. Do we sound good? I know we don't have ducking on and no limits or anything yet for the mic. I don't use just straight OBS anymore because I'm an idiot. So yeah, that's fun. But yeah, we'll get some. We'll do something fun here. I just want to kind of get some things set up real quick, but I wanted to be live while I did it, just so. Yeah, let's see if yep. All right, we got our threshold set. Gold, like right there, right on that first try. Cool. We should probably have some audio ducking set up. I mean, fuck, you don't need to see me. You could see me setting this shit up. That might be fun to watch, right? Jesus. This is a shit show. I mean, very first time. Set up with... Tried anything before. And... see, it kind of shows. It kind of shows that my setup is not quite ready for that. But just give me a minute. We'll get it. Let's see. I'll do Sharon Zone. Yeah. How do we like that? That sounds nice, right? Sharon Zone. Okay, cool. You got me again. The filters don't carry over. That's not cool. Oh, that's not a good limit. Nope, too far. Oh, a little bit further. There we go. Fits right in like a glove. And you can't see me, so that's kind of a travesty there. Fix that in a jiffy poo. There we go. Look at me. There I am. Cool. Now you got me. You got my face in the corner. Or at least eventually. Oh shoot, I forgot to take off my slippers. So yeah, I got a standing desk. So you might not be able to tell from here, but no chair behind me. I'm fucking standing. Which is kind of cool, I guess. It's a different experience. If you've never done it, or you would like to do it, I recommend it. I will say though, if you do get into the standing desk game, get yourself a mat. I've never tried the cheap ones. Ironically enough, my buddy Matt told me about this mat. It's a, people named Matt, they know about mats, and this one is pretty good. If anyone has any interest in it, let me know in the comments or something, and I'll drop a link. Let's keep going on. So we'll do a display capture on this guy. Oh boy, that's fun. There we go. There we go. That's a little bit better, I think. Okay, so I'm setting up OBS. The section in the middle of the OBS where the me goes and whatever I'm sharing, that part is a video feed. So because it's seeing itself, it kind of just duplicates itself a million times. But to see what I see, just ignore the middle section. And that's what we're looking at. So let's get this thing set up. We've got display cap. We've got my face set up. I set up a limiter over here just so you can see. I did 11.4 decibels. Seems good. And basically what that does, if I keep talking, I talk really loud, it doesn't clip the audio because that sounds like garbage. You want to hear? Do you want to hear what that sounds like? Oh, yeah. That's what we're talking about. We don't want that. So negative 11.4. Well, we'll just do 11. We'll round up. That's fine. Oh, we need some music. Despite the fact that VLC is apparently fighting an endless struggle with me on playing the music I would like it to play. Here we go. Play that in VLC. Get some of that nice copyright-free music playing on the stream for you, but we don't have that yet. We got to do an audio output capture. So basically, and this is probably the wrong way to do it, but audio output capture, we can capture what I hear. So we're listening together as buds. Speaking of buds, there we go. AirPod Pros, very nice. Cool, so now we got music. And now we kind of want some ducking. So we're gonna go over here to filters. I realize I'm kind of in the way, aren't I? Let's move me. That's fun. That's fucking fun. Let's go over here to ducking. Audio output capture. We're gonna do a filter. Was it a compressor? You know what? Now I'm gonna look up audio ducking just real quick. Audio ducking. That's everything. Everything is just screwing up. Audio ducking. Show me how to do it, my man. I don't need a video. I just want you to show me. Yeah, that's not what I want. Audio ducking, OBS. It's fine. Let's give this guy some views. No, fuck off with your ads.
If you're tired of having to balance your game sound or your music sound or...
I just forget what the filter was called.
That loud music is probably making it very impossible to do what we're saying here. We're going to flip over here to the test. So, but you can set up with a quick plugin. You can set this up on lower for the... You're going to hit the gear icon next to the track that you want to lower, the one that you wish to automatically reduce whenever you're talking. So not your microphone track, but your game sound, the audio on level of input, it will squish it.
Wait, was it called ducking?
We're going to actually walk through them and make this a little bit easier to understand. So window pops up, you're probably is ducking the and click on compressor.
It is compressor. Okay. I just need to know what the thing was called. All right, so we do compressor. We're going to do ducking. And then we're going to set what we want to duck, which is the audio output capture. No, what we want the mic. Audio input capture. Okay. All right, let's see if that worked. Oh, we got to play something. Play some audio. That's at level. Okay, it is working, but not very much. So let's adjust that. How about now? There? Nope. Well, we don't want any output gain, so we'll do 0 here. We'll do a better ratio. More? Well, that's the threshold, so I have to talk pretty high. So Let's give it a second. Okay, there's some audio, and it looks like it drops it down pretty low. And we want that attack pretty fast, but not like incredible fast. That's like the time between when it takes effect. And you can also, I don't know why I closed that. You can also change the release, which is how long it takes before it lets go. So we'll say, actually that's good. Default's good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I think that will work just fine. And we can pop in and out of the music. It seems like that might be a little bit jarring with that release. Let's bump up the release. We'll do like 250. There we go. Cool. That should be good. Takes a second to ramp back up. All right. Very nice. Very, very nice. Is this telling me I'm live? It's the infamous toaster pastry video. Hey, apparently people know about the toaster pastry video. So yeah, this is weird how this works. So it doesn't look like it's going to tell me off the cuff that people have made comments. All right, well, this is interesting. This is very interesting. All right, so I want to put the chat over here. Can I do that on here? I could have sworn I could. What am I doing wrong? Well, I think it was like a weird thing. Well, anyway, what we like to do on the stream, we like to watch Huell Howser. Huell is a great guy. Pretty fantastic. Well, actually, you know what's been a lot of fun for us? We watched the Perfect movie trailer, which so everyone has heard of this the Wear Out the Grooves, and we'll just do a quick preview so you could see, just so we don't get DMCA'd. But yeah, so it's pretty popular 80s, very John Travolta. It's got fucking what's her face in it. But yeah, they basically have eye sex with each other at this aerobics studio. What I didn't know, the countless times I've seen this video, is that video comes from a movie, and that movie is called Perfect. It's directed by the same guy that did the China Syndrome, which here, just for a palate cleanser. We'll watch this one first. I think this will be funny. Oh wow, you can watch the whole movie on here. We're not gonna do that. That seems like a bad idea. This guy, somebody's commenting on my videos and they're just timestamps. I'm kind of curious what this is. Let's see. Oh my god, look, it made so many because of that. Yeah, let's go ahead and not click on those. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that. Oh, I know who this is. Alright, so let's go ahead and we're gonna watch the China Syndrome trailer. And let's give the music a pause. And we'll just, we'll take it in. We'll take it in together. It's a good trailer.
China Syndrome. It's about people.
It's about people.
Who lie.
Okay, most people.
And people faced with the agony of telling the truth.
But I thought they told they lied.
Wells, a television reporter paid to smile, not to think.
A few words about a veterinarian who makes house calls on sick fish. Or is it aquarium calls?
Richard Adams, a cameraman who never
No, it's not.
play by the rules.
Wait till you get in that other room, get that radiation all over that cute little body.
Jack Goodell,
Disgusting.
an engineer who knows too much to tell the truth.
In anything that man ever does, there's some element of risk, right? Well, that's why we have what we call defense in depth.
And cares too much to lie.
No accident.
It will start with a tremor in a nuclear power plant, where it will end.
Very serious stuff.
3 people.
I would say you're probably lucky to be alive. Same for the rest of Southern California.
Jane Fonda.
Let's face it.
Some serious, heavy themes, right?
Kimberly, don't fight it.
Jack Lemmon.
There was a vibration.
Michael Douglas.
I don't know that accident is the right word.
And
Is the right
the
word.
one thing you could take away from this,
The China Syndrome.
there's a coherent plot line here, right?
The more
Something happens
They've got their own
that
security
is
there.
causing the power plant to be risky,
Any clearer?
and they don't want to tell anybody about it.
the more threatening it becomes.
Pretty obvious. The narrator, he's got our hand. He's guiding us along. He's showing us, look at, here's the story. This is what's going to happen. Jane Fonda. Yo, Jane Fonda. She's Jane Fonda.
Soon.
They tell you twice. She's in this fucking movie. Michael Douglas. Jane Fonda. The China Syndrome. You know, very good. Very good trailer.
Did you?
But it's nothing. It's nothing compared to the perfect trailer.
You know you can go to Liberty,
Which might just be
customize your car insurance.
the perfect trailer.
What you need.
Really? I did.
See what I did there?
Okay, I'm on vibration.
Only pay for what you need.
No. Alright, you know it's going to be good when it tells you.
John Travolta.
I would gladly take one of
Travolta.
your aerobic classes if you let me interview you.
I was really beginning to like you, too.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
How many times a year do you fall in love, Adam?
Depends on the subject.
He's a reporter for Rolling Stone.
I might want
Okay.
to be the focus of my...
Nothing crazy yet, right? John Travolta, Jamie Lee Curtis. She's an aerobic instructor. He writes for Rolling Stone. And he wants to write about an aerobic instructor. Okay. The lead might be buried here, but it doesn't seem incredibly difficult to follow, right? It's not insane. But let's keep going.
story.
She's his next story.
I don't want to be the focus of anything.
If this story isn't his last.
I warned you not to put her name in that article.
Okay. We've gone 2 seconds forward. And she doesn't want to be the focus of the story, which is weird if she's being interviewed. So, what? Maybe she's being interviewed about something she knows. But then the other thing is John Travolta getting punched. Why are we punching for John Travolta?
Perfect.
I got a plane to catch. Another story to write.
From the FBI.
I can send you.
I'm sorry. Where are you from? No, you misunderstand. Aerobics instructor? Yeah, I write for Rolling Stone. For some reason, we're doing a piece on aerobic instructors. I don't fucking know. I don't make the magazine. Yeah, no, that doesn't sound like something the FBI would be involved in. I would agree with you. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
You to jail.
That's a risk I'll have to take, isn't it?
He's gonna go to jail?
A good reporter would never get in bed with the subject.
You keep forgetting something. I'm not your subject.
Do you think that people that are in better shape have better sex?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read your little story. You lied to me.
Has he gone nuts?
Yes.
Too many sprouts. What is so wrong with wanting to be perfect?
John Travolta, Jamie Lee Curtis, in a James Bridges film.
This is to be continued.
Perfect.
Perfect.
The time has come.
No. We will not be watching your ad. I do not think so. But yeah, it's you can't really tell what the movie's about, right? It's confusing. Like it's about aerobics, right? No, it's not about aerobics. It's about a story that John Travolta is writing about aerobics, right? Well, no, probably not, because the FBI is involved, and people are punching John Travolta, and he might go to prison, so it's got to be a hot button issue. And I think I'm going to watch this movie. I'm going to do a video on it, because it seems good. It seems weird. It's got very, very, very extremely low ratings. So it's probably not a very good movie, but those can be fun. Anyway, so what we usually do when we're just hanging out and fucking around is we watch Huell Howser. And the thing I have found, other than Huey Lewis in the news, is Huell Howser is an amazing human being. He gets surprised by everything. And if there's a more heavy set person in a situation he's in, he's gonna address it. CHP, is that okay? It's like a state trooper. Subway. That's a Subway that you don't eat fresh at. Galcos? What is it, Galcos? Oh, 250 different vintage soda pops sold in this store. Alright, I'm interested.
You get to tell everybody how Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need. I mean, sorry.
Oh, what? I'm an emu!
Visiting with Huell Howser is made possible through a generous grant from the Ralph M. Parsons Foundation.
Ralph M. Parsons.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm Huell Howser, and you know, over the years, we have done literally thousands of stories about all kinds of subjects all over this state. And the truth of the matter is, we never know until these programs actually air which ones are going to become your favorites, which ones are going to become overnight classics.
I mean, Huell, I could tell you.
Right here, we're in Highland Park right now, and back in the year 2000, we came here for the first time to do a program about this wonderful old family-owned and operated grocery store called Galco's. And like the sign says, Galco's has been a part of Los Angeles since 1897. It's been here in Highland Park since 1955.
Damn.
Now, we came to Galco's that first time to do a story about the fact that they specialize in selling old soda pops. Soda pops that most of us drank as children and loved and thought had been discontinued, but it ends up they were alive and well and being sold here at Galco's. We got a tremendous response from that story. So we figure it's time for an update, a soda pop update. So we have come back to Highland Park, we've come back to Galco's, and before we have the update, we're going to go back in time. I was standing actually right here on this spot and take a look at that first visit back in the year 2000. Enjoy.
I will enjoy.
Well, good morning, everybody. I'm Huell Howser. It's about 7 o'clock on a beautiful Thursday morning, and here we...
That, like, power walk he does at the beginning, he's like, "What's up? It's Huell Howser." Just plowing through. Let's just watch it again. Let's just watch it again. It's great.
In the community.
Oh no, come on, give it to me. There you go. Look at that swagger.
It's about 10 o'clock on a beautiful Thursday morning.
You don't give a fuck.
And here we are in the community of Highland Park. We're standing right on the side of York Boulevard.
All right.
And we're in front of Galco's Old World Grocery. Now, the reason we are here is because this young lady, Noelle Niece.
That's right.
Good morning.
Good
Shake
morning.
hands with me.
Nice to meet you.
You wrote me a letter.
Bitch, shake my fucking hand.
And invited us to come here to visit your family's grocery store.
That's right. That's
you
right.
told us that there were some interesting,
unique drinks and all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah, now don't give it away.
Okay.
Don't give it away. There's suspense in this thing.
Okay, great.
What do you, Noelle?
Things in there.
Am I gonna have to curb stomp you? Don't you give away any of your secret sauce.
5 minutes ago, we've already been inside, kind of nosing around a little bit, and Noelle, everything
my dog
you
does.
said in your letter is true.
Well, I'm glad you think so.
All right, let's go in and share what's inside. Gal.
Did you catch that? They showed up and they walked around the store, I'm sure with letter in hand. Like, he was like, let's see. It says here, you got cool shit in your store. Okay, yeah, I can see. Some of this shit's pretty cool. It says right here, da ass? Oh yeah, alright, I see what you're talking about. The dude is just walking around the store with the letter, confirming the things in the letter were true. Okay, pretty cool. A little aggressive start there, Huell. You told her to shake your hand, not give away the secrets, and that, we already verified your shit.
Grocery with everybody who's watching.
Come on in.
Okay, we are inside the store, and the store
It's got a quick pace. They did this a couple times.
Old-fashioned feeling to it.
Absolutely, it does. It really
Oh my god, look at those shelves. They're like
50 years, so.
All right, now here are the cast of characters over here. How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Huell Howser.
Thank you. Nice to meet you, John Neese.
So this is your dad?
Yes, this is my dad, and this is my grandfather.
Oh my god. That guy's like 150 years old.
Thank you, thank you.
Now tell me the history of this store, because I understand
well,
that
it's history that goes back 100 years. It's been a grocery family that long. We started out uncles and aunts and everybody got into small type of business in the early days. Because when
let's bump this up a little bit.
Yeah.
So the way we got to Huell Howser, the way we found the infamous Huell, is we stumbled upon it. I tend to do keto relatively often. Let me see if I can juggle this. Okay, cool. We can switch pretty easily. And can we do the music? We can. We'll have to get an overlay in here because with Streamlabs have got some overlays, but they're not in OBS, so we gotta make them or something. But yeah, so I do keto when I diet. That's my diet of choice, is to not eat any carbs. It works pretty well for me. That combined with bicycling an aggressive amount seemed to keep me pretty pretty this shape. You know, I'm not going too crazy, but it works. Anyway, as part of that, I tend to eat a decent amount of beef jerky and pork rinds, believe it or not, when I do that. And the cool thing about pork rinds is they are like the best keto thing ever. They are fat and protein, and those are your two things that you want to have when you are doing keto. Oh, did we lose our... I don't think we set up the ducking on this channel. Let's fix that real quick. What was it? Compressor. Ducking. We'll do... Yeah, that looks good. I mean, honestly, it's pretty good. The music is low right now, though. I think maybe a little bit less. Attack is fast. Release a little bit slower. I think we're good there. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, that'll be good. But anyways, so I decided that I didn't know how pork rinds are made. And they're a weird product. So I decided, let's get up on there. Let's go on the interwebs. And let's see how these shits are made. And, I mean, we can give it a look right now if you like. Just kind of, they're so badass. Let's change how we do this. We're gonna do a window cap. A window cap? Well, boy. So we're gonna do. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Except now you can't see me. There we go. Yeah, boy. All right, let's get in here. So we did how our pork rinds mod. And the first thing you get is Huell Howser. Huell.
That
the
face
OG.
that is usually
No, fuck off with your ad. We'll watch it, but we're not going to hear it.
Today, with Huell Howser is made possible through a generous...
So let's give it a little... I'll give you a little taste of what we stumbled upon the first time.
Hello, everybody. I'm Huell Howser, and here...
So right off the bat, this is how we're first greeted with Huell. He's got a hand up on the hip. He's holding the microphone like maybe he swing it right. He can knock you the fuck out.
Here we are on a beautiful Thursday
And
morning.
he's
It's about 10:45.
This feels like it could be from 40 years ago, but it's not.
We've done a lot of food shows over the years, but I have a funny feeling that this one might top them all. Because this is going to be one of the most interesting mornings that we have ever spent together. I'm standing here with the Gayton family, and actually it can be pronounced in another way as well.
No, buddy. it can't be pronounced different ways. Like, their name is pronounced one way, the right way. And then there's the way that you kind of guessed.
Because your family came here. Give us the family story.
My parents came from Mexico in about probably the 1930s, settled in La Puente.
Wow.
And it was actually Puente at that time. And a little grocery store, and then my dad somehow got the idea of the chicharrones.
Chicharrones. And now it's time to bring out the prop. We've kept it hidden.
So, on subsequent watching to this, because I've had to show countless people this thing now, I realized that during his whole filming, there's a person holding
back here
a 4-foot-long piece of beef jerky, or pork rinding. You just hold it there. Like, don't anybody look back here. The secret pork rinds are back here.
Now, some people are going to know right off the bat what this is, aren't they?
Like anyone that was listening for the past 3 seconds.
Yes, they are.
Other people aren't going to have a clue, are they?
That's right.
And explain to everybody what this is.
It's, my sister can explain it better than I can.
Well, now you're part of the family. It's a what?
It's a fried pork rind.
A big fried pork rind.
The thing about this particular one is that started out being a rather small portion. And during the processing that we developed over the years, it wound up to be something like this. And we've also made some that are even larger, probably as tall as you are.
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, I tell you what, this is going to be quite an adventure. We have the whole family here now. Everybody is involved with the business, but only one person is going to take us on the tour. Who is that going to be? Rudy is going to take us on the tour of the plant.
That's correct.
Show us that plant, Rudy.
Up with the rest of the family at the end of the tour to taste some of this stuff. And
this is live, Stephanie.
I don't know how excited I am about eating.
This is very live, I believe.
This, I'm going to love it.
Can I see you?
In the business since 1935.
Nope, I can't see you.
You make a lot of profit.
Sometimes I can.
The way, when we got the letter to invite us to come here, the letter invited us to come and visit the place where they make gourmet pork rinds. That's what caught my eye, because I don't think most people, when they, let's be honest about it, when they think about pork rinds, they don't think gourmet, do they?
They don't. They don't know what that means.
Nope.
Well, I don't either. So.
Well, thank you for joining us, Stephanie. You're the only one.
At Gayton Foods here in the City of Industry.
Big damn air.
Gourmet pork rinds. And I will hand this back to you. And I've got pork rind. How do you get rid of this?
Here we go.
Oh.
Wait, here it comes.
A gourmet pork rind. Mmm. Boy, it's salty. It's very salty.
Did you catch that? What's that, pig ear? No, it's a pork rind.
I was going to taste it.
She was going to lick you. I have to stop and get a wet towel and get this off by hand. But you've got us outfitted in shirts, and there's no coincidence that there's a little pot on here.
That's right, because
everybody has a little pot.
Which is a kettle that my parents, or my dad really, started making the chicharrones in our backyard.
And you've kept the...
Very cool. All right. So before we move forward from here, when we do Twitch streams, my native land, we have energy drinks on the stream. We've tried a whole slew of them, and I got to make a display or something because I've been saving the cans for every new one I try, which is a lot. I say we're probably close to 50. What's on his hand? It was chicharrone. So first we pop it, and then we let the chat guess what color the energy drink is going to be. Why I smell it. So go ahead, place your guess in the chat. Oh yeah, usually we read the name. So this is a Gridlock. I honestly didn't read it till now. This is a Gridlock Ultra White energy drink with caffeine and quamatine. Interesting. So this is a new camera we're using too. So let me see. I'm gonna have to look at the actual OBS to see when we're in focus here. Nope, further back. Here we go. Smog colored blue. You think it's gonna be blue? Well, don't prematurely blue yourself. All right, let's give it a pour. All right. So anyone that had guessed that it was blue is wrong. I had to check because these are blue blocker sunglasses. They block blue light. So they tend to make things wrong. Is the best way to describe it. All right. So it's a ultra white. I'm getting a lot of notes of white. A little bit of privilege. Suburbia. Maybe picket fence. One dog. Jack Russell. Oh, what the fuck is that taste? Oh my god. Very grapefruit. Very grapefruit. Tangy. It's got some citric acid in there for sure. Very like sweet, like not an aspartame sweet either. It's okay. It's a little weird. It is an Aldi brand special. I got this one for Christmas, but I appreciate it because it gets harder to find rare energy drinks these days. I tell you what. There's one I saw actually that I'm very excited to. What I try to do is not read about different things before I get them for the stream. I like to experience it with you guys. So there's something called Sport Tea. Let me see if I can find a picture of it for you. Yeah, look at this shit. I don't know what the dealio is here, but I think we need to try it because look at how fucking crazy it looks. That's a cool look, right? So yeah, I think we'll have to give that one a try one day. I stumbled upon that one time and I was like, this is adorable. We got to check this stuff out. Along with that, when we try to do weird things on stream, we bought, and you're gonna wanna sit down if you're not. If you're on a standing desk, use the sitting option. We bought Sport smelling salts. They're fucking. It's ammonia. It's ammonia. You get like a little bag and it's got a cotton ball and ammonia powder. And you put water in it. And you wait 30 minutes and then it makes smelling salts. Like like the things they break under people's nose when they pass out. Same shit. Turns out, fucking sports guys and gals and no genders or fluids, they're smelling salts to hit PRs or personal records. So they're popping us open in the gym, smelling that shit, and then they're getting one more ripping. which I think is just visually is an insane visual for me. And maybe it's a little easier on Twitch because we have channel points. I don't know what the equivalent is over here, but maybe if we get 5 likes on a video or something, I'll do a smell and salt for you guys, so you can witness. And this will be the first time, I believe, with this camera, you could witness the glory that is me doing a smelling salt. Doing a smelling salt? Smelling a salt? Being assaulted by smelling salts. I think that's what we're going to stick with. All right, anyways, let's hop back in the Huell. This part I very much appreciate because it's just insane.
Machines here.
Machines.
Basically, here you go.
The Force Flex Plus has not 1, not 3, but 2 side seams, and it's going to help connect us to a world.
It's just going in there. Oh!
That's not how you wear a mask.
It's just being chopped up.
That's right. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. So for the uninitiated, pork rinds are skin. They are the skin, the epidermis of a pig. So at the beginning of this, when he's got that sheet and he puts in the machine, that's skin. So this thing is shredding skin into little fucking squares.
And then, of course, they cook.
Crazy.
Okay, now where are we going?
I got some pork rinds right here, actually. Forgot about this. These ones are Goya, which if you're going to get pork rinds, do not buy Goya. They taste like burnt to death.
Chicharrones or pork rinds.
Chicharrones.
Cook tanks with oil or lard. If they're going to be pickled, we cook them in water.
Ah.
Of course, our seasonings.
So you can
They're special chef's kissy.
Or fried.
Correct. That's correct.
And the fried ones are called
chicharrones.
Chicharrones.
Right.
All right. Now where's
Chicharrones. What about the pickled ones? What are those called? Pickalones.
What's he doing here?
He's
Look
making
at this, Louis.
He's taking those products.
Louis, you see this shit in this box?
In lard.
Huh.
And, we're cured.
I think the stuff in this box might be skin of a pig.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
And he's putting that in that looks like a deep fry situation over there.
Yes, it's a continuous fryer that's at approximately 400 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh,
wow.
God.
Oh my God.
Right in the. That's grease in there cooking
That's
those
correct.
things.
That's pork fat at 400 degrees for 60 seconds.
And it goes down. Let's
I
go.
think we're up to 3 oh my gods.
It goes down through the. Oh my gosh.
4 oh my gods.
Oh, look.
Oh.
Now they're coming out.
Oh, you see.
Of the deep fry.
We were over there.
60 seconds to go
And
through.
they're over here now.
What you saw at the
You gotta love the enthusiasm he has.
Those little diced
Like
up
he is legitimately blown away.
because of the heat, or because of the grease, or what?
Well, the heat is transmitted through the grease, and of course they explode. That's why we call this process.
Of course they explode.
You can hear the popping.
And then they just go right up a conveyor belt. And be careful, Louis. This floor is slippery.
I love that he tells him that his floor is slippery. He's like, did you forget the part where my grandfather started this shit? I know. It's a greasy floor in the fucking factory.
They'll add either salt or spices.
Ah. And then it goes. Boy, look at this. Here they come again. After they've been.
These are the same ones from over there.
Now
love me some Huell.
to another part of the plant, which is they're taking them. Boy, the smell in here.
Hey, Newt, I saw your comment on the video. I mean,
big ones.
It's a learning experience. I appreciate you coming by, but yeah, there's a chat, but then there's also comments on the live video. So like I'm periodically going over to my YouTube channel and just popping and seeing what we got for comments, but it's not very conducive. It's not easy to do this at all. I'm sure, just like when I set up OBS, this will get easier.
It's a signature of Gaten food.
It's a learning experience.
Now, why are they called gourmet? The way we process
Because they're not shale.
processing makes them larger and puffier than any of our competitors can do. And what are they doing here on the assembly line? They select the various qualities. There's two qualities coming out of here. One of them we call the home style, that's a little more curled up, and the other one is the flatter ones like you saw in the lobby, like a piece like that one there that's flat and long and very light.
Oh.
Those are the what are they
I've had a whole bunch of pork rinds. I've never seen home style.
Those that don't meet the quality.
Oh, that's not true. They have ones that are like more curled. Those are nasty.
So these employees are just standing here
Employees?
all day sorting out pork rinds. That's correct. They sort and they pick. And
Huell, you could almost say it's their job.
Boy, I don't think I've ever seen this many pork rinds before in my life.
It'd be weird if you had, Huell.
No other operation quite like this, packing them in this.
Well, actually, my Uncle Jimmy was real into murder.
Listen to the sound, Louis. You just break it right off, don't you?
He can't hear that, man. That's a microphone.
Look at them over here. This is great. Gourmet.
They're just everywhere.
Its own distinct smell, which is very good. I didn't think I would enjoy the smell of pork rinds, but it's not that bad. No, it's not that bad. It's a little bit similar to what you might find with bacon.
The Goya ones, they smell like garbage.
Is this it? Is this the whole process? This is the whole process until shipping, of course. And
of course.
The large piece. Then we have the smaller piece. We call them botanero, which means snack size. And that's in this.
Pork dinetta. Ooh.
Basically, the whole process, we've already seen it. You take the pork skin right off the pig. We saw that.
No, you did not. Huell, you did not see that. There was no part where they were removing skin from a pig. You had the skin. That other part has happened. They've gotten the skin, and now that they are doing something with it, that you didn't see them do that part. That would be awful to see.
You deep fry it. Deep fry it for several hours. And then
for several hours?
Pop it. We call this popping process. And it can be done after about 24 to 48 hours.
That is a dryer. That is a clothes dryer. I know what a dryer looks like.
Same way you'd age.
They're trying to trick us.
Now, do people do this at home?
No. Not really.
They were talking about how your parents started doing this in their backyard in a pot. That's correct. That's because it's very difficult. As I said, it takes 4 hours to cook. And
that's crazy. That's crazy.
In the old days, they did. Yeah. Now you do it. Now we do it in the large way.
Man.
I don't think most people know how these things are. I would think the majority of people have no idea.
You're right.
This life-saving device stops a person from choking in seconds.
Is it hands? Is it hands?
You know what to do during a choking emergency?
The Heimlich maneuver?
When someone is choking, every second counts.
Wait, we gotta make fun of this first.
Most people think they can perform the Heimlich maneuver correctly, but fail. Choking is the fourth leading cause of unintentional death.
No, it's not.
Especially
no, it's not. There's no way it is.
This device is a simple but life-saving.
So, let's think about this for a second. You can't do the Heimlich maneuver. It would be way too hard for you to learn how to do that. What would be easier, though, is to carry this thing around all the time and know how to use this thing.
Saving solution. The device is like a safety net for when everything else has failed. It was invented by Arthur Lee, a first responder by heart, but most importantly,
that means they fired him.
The idea to create this device came to mind after yet another heartbreaking encounter in the hospital.
Why is this a voiceover?
A young mother had just lost her son due to a choking emergency. All because the Heimlich maneuver didn't work.
Just show me.
At the time, my daughter was the same age as that boy.
What is going on with this? Do you see this? They blurred out the bottom bar, so you can't see where they originally had this footage from. What the fuck? What?
Boy. I couldn't imagine if it happened to her.
There's no way this guy is named Arthur Le. Arthur Le. Lee? Me? A dad? But what? But okay, look at this. So, I'm just as confused as you. There's a Greenwich Moms. Wait, is this Connecticut? I'm sorry. Is this not just the pump that like every paramedic uses instead of doing CPR? I want to see if this is in my state though. Are you gonna maybe tell me? Yeah, shit, it's Connecticut. This dude's from Connecticut.
I started doing more research on first aid in a choking emergency. You see, the Heimlich maneuver doesn't always work.
That's not what he's saying. They took like
it can be complicated
cops
to perform
video.
the right
Anyway.
way.
How pork rinds are made. And our process is particularly unique.
Why is it unique?
The way we process, we simulated what our...
We have a dryer heel, and we put them in there.
My father for
Alright,
hours,
see you, Stevie.
cooking a few hundred pounds and wind up with a tiny tub of product.
A tiny tube.
To sell far more, and I just couldn't understand why it couldn't be automated. So this particular process, just by studying what he did, we duplicated it scientifically so that it comes out the same way. Those are the cooking systems that we saw.
Oh.
This is basically an automated version of the exact way your mom and dad did this back in 1935.
That's correct. Our systems can produce probably, one person can produce perhaps what 20 or 30 people could do by hand.
Wow.
It's very simple, very automated.
Okay,
that's incredible, actually.
Right, the chicharrones.
Chicharrones.
Oh, chicharrones.
These are called what?
These are called cueritos or pickled pork rind.
Cueritos.
Pork rinds.
Right.
And basically, what's happened here?
I've never had that.
We boil them in water and spices, including salt.
Let's take a look at those.
These are all spiced up.
That's correct.
You take them out of this big vat.
Right.
And take them down here.
That's correct. This is our packaging department.
Now, there's really not much to that, is it? You just let them.
Oh no.
Sit. That's correct. We
All right, let's take a break for a second so you can see what I'm looking at here. Oh no. No. Wait, is that are we grabbing that? Here we go. Yeah, these are pickled pork rinds, and I don't like it. They're in like a jar of liquid. El Mexicano. Wait, from eBay? I do not want to buy pork rinds from eBay. I could not purchase them from an auction site. Thank God you can't bid on them. That just feels super wrong.
allow them to sit to cure.
Be careful.
Now there was one other part in this that was particularly fun. And then we'll go back to our soda people. Now, I think it might be lost to time because I looked before and I could not find it for the life of me. They are in like a back room and he talks to one guy. It's not in here anywhere. Why?
Eat just one fresh cheese puff.
Oh man, I want a cheese puff now. I didn't know there were cheese puffs in this one too.
We could stay here all day.
Little plastic envelopes.
Let's see, I've never seen anything like this before.
Oh, that's fucking gross.
There's stuff flying right and left in
All
here.
over the place.
Oh!
Now, Rudy, these
There's stuff flying right and left in here.
It's fully cooked.
Oh god.
And
No,
then
no,
they
no.
portion.
Alright, where's the quality control guy? He's gone. We're never going to see him again. He's just gone.
The various qualities. There's 2 qualities coming out of here.
Alright.
And I put my setups of salami, ham, mortadella, cooked salami, and
oh my
mustard mayonnaise.
Oh my God!
Your mom working.
Oh, absolutely. We keep her busy all the time. She needs to keep going. As a matter of fact, she stayed home for about a week, and she told me, she says, you know, John, I got to come back to work. This is driving me buddy, staying home.
Buddy?
Now, are you making those for us?
Yes.
And these are your world famous blockbusters.
These are the original blockbusters, and it's got its name when Rocky Marciano came into our business when we were downtown. My father, and he wanted a sandwich. He wanted something fast. He had to get on the road, so he made him a sandwich, and he went to put it in his mouth, and he said, "Hey, this is a real blockbuster." And it's been a blockbuster.
That's the story? Okay. That's a weird story.
Ever since.
And you've been making them ever since?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, wow. Look, Galco's Blockbuster Sandwich.
That's right.
Oh, boy. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We've already met your husband. Look over there, Louie. There they are right there.
There he is.
I think he spoils his granddaughter, doesn't he?
He does. He loves her dearly.
You know, my mother, she said she wasn't nervous a bit when she got married, but she's nervous, very nervous today.
You're not nervous.
I'm so shaky, it isn't even funny.
Oh, Huell is such a nice guy.
Oh, yes.
He's probably not going to crush you with his huge arms.
Sack them up for us. And
you can have more.
Okay.
Sack them up.
Nice to meet you. We never got your first name.
Rose.
Rose. Well, nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet your husband over here, your parents.
Yes.
But now, as wonderful as this story is about the history of this store, you have brought us here to show us something that is unique, I think, to any store in Southern California.
Well, that's true. It's probably the most.
It's going to be the human phallus room.
I mean, I've gotten calls from people as far away as Newport News, Virginia, and the stories travel all the way to Japan. In the Tokyo Times, it's been all over, and I mean, I just was very surprised at the
reaction.
All right, the time to drink is
What
growing on
you've
me.
got
what we have
right over there.
Show me what you got.
And four. It's the Isle of Pop.
Pop, pop.
And here we are,
Pop,
Isle 3, the Isle of Pop. Now, John, that needs a little bit of explanation, but Louis, if you pan over
It
here,
sure
you can see
does.
quickly what John's talking about. Tell us what you've got here, John.
I got pop.
Right now, today, I have about 250 sodas. Most of them are old sodas that you can't find anymore. You realize what's happened in the grocery business. Coke and Pepsi buy the shelf space, and they just take over the entire shelf, and nobody else can sell their products. However, all of these products are still located somewhere within the country. People remember Byerly's Orange. They're not made in the United States, but they're in Thailand.
But wait a minute, so they're still making all these old sodas that we old-timers grew up drinking.
Well, you have to remember, once upon a time, there were 3,500 sodas within the United States.
Really?
And so I don't have them all, but I'm trying.
All right, let's start, because we'll just start right down here at the end. Here it is, Dad's Classic Creamy Orange.
The creamy orange. Now, we also have the lemon and the creamy red.
Look at
but their
this
most
up here.
favorite one here in Los Angeles has been the draft.
Dad's Classic Draft Root Beer.
Correct.
Which I would think, was this an Eastern drink, or did they have that out here as well?
No, it was originally from Chicago, about 1933, I believe, and it spread west. And it was probably one of the best root beers of its time.
Look at
and then,
this
of
one.
course,
Sundrop.
Absolutely, from Tennessee. I knew you'd find it.
I grew up drinking Sundrop 40 years ago.
Turn it upside down. It still has the pulp in it. It's not like Squirt where the pulp disappeared.
What? No, don't shake it. Soda, Huell.
A lot of these are coming out of the Carolinas. Because they still have a lot of glass in the area.
I don't even know where to start next.
Like, for example, in Tennessee, you won't find the glass, but you'll find the cans. Okay, Dr. Wells, that was originally, it's very similar to Dr. Pepper. It started in Los Angeles and went south. It became very big in the south, in Mississippi.
Dr. Wells.
That type of thing.
And here's one. Orange Crush.
Okay.
You can't get any more American, all American than a good old Orange Crush.
Well, yes, you can. We also have Dr. Pepper. This is the original formula, and it's only made by one packer in the United States, and that one comes from Texas.
Dr.
Oh, yeah. The story of that is actually really interesting.
Well, the formula's changed over the years. Today, it's more like a cola, and it's very high carbonation. This is much less carbonation.
What is
Moxie? Made with sugar. Now, Moxie doesn't...
Moxie, look at this one.
Moxie is fucking nasty.
Since 1884. What is that?
It's a brain... it was originally marketed as a brain and nerve food.
As a what?
A brain and nerve food.
This part, Huell.
And nerve food.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
what does this taste like?
Well, we're going to have a chance to taste it.
Yeah, we are going to taste. You got a little.
Stop shaking the sodas, Huell.
Some of this stuff. Look at this stuff. It just goes on and on. I don't know what.
We have cheer wine here, which is from the Carolinas.
Cheer wine?
It's a local packer. It's an absolutely delicious cherry soda with a real burst of flavor.
Look at
now,
this.
You have to remember
cheer wine.
Most of these old sodas
That's
are made from
cool.
natural ingredients as opposed to essences, which they use today in the modern sodas.
And there's no such thing as a diet soda. These were just pure sugar and all kinds of other things.
And by the way, most of them are made with sugar. I'd also like to point out the Delaware Punch up in the top. I had a man in from Newport News, Virginia last Saturday.
Where's Delaware
This is Delaware Punch right here. Now this one comes from Mexico City. It's no longer packed in the United States.
Oh.
He said, I want to see if this is as good as I remember. He opened the bottle, tasted it, and he says, it's as good as I remember.
Oh man,
It is
his memory
really,
shit.
really a good one.
Delaware Punch.
Moxie
That's owned by
cream soda.
Coca-Cola. But they don't pack it in the United States. They try to put it in plastic, they try to put it in tin. And what happened is they had the problem stabilizing the flavor with it, and so it tasted terrible. It had a terrible aftertaste.
So they're making it in glass bottles
in Mexico. In Mexico, yes.
Now that brings up, you have customers coming in here, they hear about this, and they come in looking for their old favorites,
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely,
Wow.
we have them. I mean, we have egg creams from New York, original packers from Brooklyn. We have the A.J. Stevens from Boston and their raspberry lime Ricky. I have.
Oh yeah, I've had that one.
Even have Frosty
Pretty
and a
good
cherry lime.
with, vodka.
I have
that
green,
one out.
I have a cherry lime.
And we also have
Are those Sobeys?
We have Green River from
Frosty Cherry Limeade and original Green River from
Chicago.
So I can't see any prices, but I feel like this shit's got to be
people from Chicago
expensive.
would know about Green River.
Absolutely.
People like me, originally from Tennessee, would know about Sundrop.
Yes.
These were very regional drinks.
Yeah.
And things like this, like Verner's, the 1866, probably one of the oldest soda pops still made. Now this one, when you taste it, it tastes as good as it ever tasted. You buy it in cans, and it has a terrible taste. It doesn't taste the same. The people coming here, it doesn't taste the same.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's because of
The
what
bottles.
it's packed in. It's
The bottles.
glass. It's the bottle.
Now, where are our customers?
Well, yeah, it probably doesn't change
come on
much.
around here. We've had them kind of in waiting back here. Come on up here. Here's a lady smiling from ear to ear because you found what?
Knee-high peach soda pop.
Knee-high, where is it? Peach.
Knee-high?
In a glass bottle.
Yeah, now wait a minute. You brought this to show us the difference.
Right.
Here's knee-high peach in a plastic bottle.
Right, I got this in Mississippi, because I'm originally from Mississippi. And you can still get knee-high peach soda in Mississippi, but you can only get it in a plastic bottle or a can, and it does not taste the same.
Really?
When I grew up, we could get it in a glass bottle, and it tastes so much different in a glass bottle. It's like it just brought back so many fond memories to have it. I mean, I'm telling you, I go down south and I look hard for it. It's still hard to find. In Mississippi, you can't find it in a glass bottle easily.
And you found it here in Highland Park.
That's right. I found it right here locally.
I wonder if this grocery store is still open.
I'm just going to be shopping and shopping and shopping.
Now, you can only drink so many of these things, you know.
Oh, no. But see, I have an aunt that wants some, too.
Really?
I've already told her about it. Yeah.
So is this normal for people to get turned on like this when
absolutely.
they find it?
When you turn the corner, everybody smiles that walks down this aisle.
Yeah. Have you found anything else here that, or you just zeroed right in on the knee-high
Well, I
peach?
zeroed in on the knee-high.
Yeah, he wants knee-high peach. That's what you want.
As I was looking down the aisle, I found some Berner's ginger ale, and I grew up in Michigan. And Berner's ginger ale in the glass bottle. Oh, I'm getting some of that today.
Go pull that out for us. Oh, here it is right here. And here's another lady. Come on over here and introduce yourself.
I'm Mickey.
Well, let's see if this place still opens. Oh, man. Is it still open? Soda Pop Stop. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Can you order online? No way. Sugar formula? What? Wow. Cucumber soda? Bro, I think we're going to have to put an order together. Oh my God. That would be something. That would be something. Can you order from here? Oh, wow. Join the wait list. Wicked Apple Brew. Take a sip of this wickedly delicious apple brew and open your eyes to a world of flavor indulgence. That sounds pretty cool. Wow. Brainwash? They're all about $3.25. All right. Well, we're going to put a pin in that because I think we're going to have to check that out. All right. Well, I think we're going to call it there tonight, boys and girls. It's a pretty fun stream. It's a little bit to set up. So it's we'll do it next time. I think we're going to do these on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That should be a good for us to do it around that time. Let me switch over to this. Yeah, I'm just a little bit shaky on my feet. I'm like a baby deer right now. Not used to OBS. I would love if Streamlabs worked, but apparently it can't handle YouTube. It's too complicated for it. But, you know, shit happens. Anyways, thanks for joining me on my first ever YouTube stream. And if you like what you see here, give us a subscription. That's what it is on YouTube. And you'll be able to see next time we go live. I'm thinking we'll do Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. So if that sounds good to you, come on by. We'd love to have you. All right. Have a fantastic